हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय स्टडी ब्लॉग। आज है 21 मई एंड पिछले 10 दिनों से मेरी नाइट ड्यूटी चल रही थी, तो आज तो मैं सोने वाली हूँ बहुत अच्छे से गहरी नींद में। लेकिन उससे पहले मैं रिवाइज़ कर लूँ कि मैंने आज क्या क्या कंप्लीट किया है। एक्चुअली फ्रॉम ज्योग्राफी, ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी, मैंने दो चैप्टर्स कंप्लीट किए हैं, ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट एंड देन प्राइमरी एक्टिविटीज़। सो यस, ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट द सेम चीज़, ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट, ये मैंने फिनिश किया है। वैसे तो बुक्स में सारे पॉइंट इम्पोर्टेंट ही होते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा जो इम्पोर्टेंट लगा वो मार्क कर लिया है। Growth and development refer to changes over a period of time, and the difference is that growth is quantitative and value neutral. So it may be a positive or a negative sign. Development means a qualitative change, which is always value position. Growth and development, and यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है साउथ एशियन इकोनॉमिस्ट महबूब उल हक एंड अमर्त्य सेन आर important in this regard, because Mehboob ul Haq created the Human Development Index in 1990, and Amartya Sen saw an increase in freedom as the main objective of the development. That's why these two names are mentioned here. And the concept of human development was introduced by Dr. Mehboob ul Haq, and human development that enlarge people's choices. एंड फिर उसके बाद हमारा 4 पिलर्स दिया हुआ है ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट के, इक्विटी, सस्टेनेबिलिटी, प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड एम्पावरमेंट। और इन 4 पिलर्स के बारे में यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है। इक्विटी रिफर्स टू मेकिंग इक्वल एक्सेस टू अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल टू एवरीबडी, एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी मीन्स continuity in the availability of opportunity. Each generation must have the same opportunity. And productivity means human labor productivity or productivity in terms of human work. Such productivity must be constantly enriched by building capabilities in people. Ultimately, it is people who are the real wealth of the nation. Empowerment means to have the power to make choices, and power comes from the increasing freedom and capability. So these are the 4 pillars of human development. And approaches to human development: income approach, welfare approach, and maximum needs approach. And how these human development measure, it is given in this table. Approaches in human development. And again, if we move forward, we will see the international comparisons. Here also, level of human development is very high, medium and low, and India comes under medium development. Remember that. If we move forward, it's the last page. High level of human development group has 53 countries, and the degree of social diversity of these countries is not very high. Countries with medium levels of human development form the largest group, and in this group our India comes. There are 37 countries in the medium level of human development. दिस इज एन एंड ऑफ एक्सरसाइज। इसके बाद मैंने ये चैप्टर भी फिनिश किया है, प्राइमरी एक्टिविटीज़। इट्स अबाउट hunting and gathering, how people located in very cold and extremely hot climate survive on hunting, and how they people in the coastal area they still catch fishes. It's about that only. And I mark the important places: high altitudes, northern Canada, northern Asia, southern Chile, and low altitude zones, Amazon basin, tropical Africa, northern Australia. In modern times, also gathering is market oriented and has been become commercial. सो मैप में भी ये सारे प्लेसेस दिए हुए हैं हंटिंग एंड गैदरिंग के. फिर हमारा टॉपिक पेस्टोरलिज्म at some stage in history with the realization that hunting is sustainable. What happened? Okay. And then we have nomadic herding, how shown in the figure. It's nomads taking their sheep up on the mountain. Nomadic herding or pastoral nomadism is a primitive subsistence activity in which the herders rely on animals for food and clothing, shelter, tools, and transport. And these are the places where it practiced. Tropical Africa and Sahara and Asiatic desert, sheep, goats, and camels are reared. So, pastoral nomadism is associated with the important regions like Atlantic shores of North Africa, eastward across the Arabian Peninsula and Mongolia and Central China. The second region extends over the tundra region of Eurasia. Yes, and if you talk about commercial livestock, this term I heard first time. That's why I mark the important lines. Commercial livestock rearing is more organized and capital intensive. Commercial livestock ranching is essentially associated with Western culture. Is practice of permanent ranches. सॉरी फॉर माई स्पीड, मैं पढ़ चुकी हूँ इसलिए बस मैं रिवाइज कर रही हूँ लास्ट टाइम. एंड देन कम्स एग्रीकल्चर, सबसिस्टेंस एग्रीकल्चर. एंड सबसिस्टेंस एग्रीकल्चर में भी हमारे दो टाइप होते हैं, प्रिमिटिव एंड इंटेंसिव सबसिस्टेंस एग्रीकल्चर. प्रिमिटिव widely practiced in many tribes in tropical South Africa, South and Central America, Southeast Asia. Here the map given of both the commercial livestock rearing and then this is primitive subsistence agriculture where it practiced. Then we have intensive subsistence agriculture found in densely populated